How would you fancy getting behind the wheel of a car? That's a question that kids don't get asked very often, but some as young as 12 are being given the opportunity. It's part of a new driver safety program that's being tested in a school in South Australia. Tash went to check it out.
Do you think you're ready to drive?
Absolutely.
Terrific. Slowly releasing the brake.
Now go.
Jamin doesn't have a driver's licence.
Pause.
In fact, he's never driven a car before.
Looking where you're going all the time.
But when he does get his licence, the skills he's learning today could protect him and others on the road.
The tread wear indicator on this tyre.
These school kids are taking part in a road safety program called Ignition. It teaches them how to be safe drivers, and it means kids will get a go behind the wheel.
So we're certainly not putting them out there on an open road and exposing them to a huge amount of risks. So it's about creating a period of time where they can practice these things, start to be aware of their strengths and weaknesses before they're out there on the road. So I've got a little exercise for you.
The training starts in the classroom. They run through things like crash statistics and how driver behaviour can lead to accidents.
Writing that text message. Do you think the task of driving might be a little bit harder than that?
Before getting behind the wheel, the kids need to make sure the car is safe to drive.
Are our tyres at the correct pressure for driving? You get mud or dirt on your windscreen. Really important there's water in your washer bottle.
Finally, it's time to drive. But first, on goes the seatbelt, mirrors are checked, hands on the steering wheel, and we're away.
Good positioning for the corner. Applying the brake pressure. That's terrific.
When I hopped into the car, I felt really scared and everything, that I was in control of this car. But no, after I took off, it was, well, quite fun.
Actually getting behind the wheel before we started moving, I was pretty nervous, but once we got moving it was easier and it was pretty fun.
And my parents thought it was a great idea. They were so relieved when I brought the note home that I'd have some knowledge of how to drive.
If kids can experience before they actually get on the road in a safe environment, I think it's great.
It was kind of easy, but sometimes like with the accelerator and everything, you'd kind of put too much pressure on it.
Even I learned a thing or two which I didn't know before.
I want you to imagine 60 k's an hour, what distance you would currently sit behind that vehicle in front at just 60 k's an hour.
Maybe here?
Let's come for a walk, we'll measure it out. And 10, 11, 12, 13, 47 and 48. So somewhere about here, that's your 3-second gap.
That's like 10 cars could fit in there.
It's a big gap, isn't it? So the reason we do need to leave this 3-second gap is because it actually takes us quite a long time to react.
Organisers hope more schools take up the program so young people can be educated about driver safety and hopefully make our roads a whole lot safer in the future.